Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Recommit to You challenge for 2021. All right, so I just want to take a little bit of time to go over the challenge itself. We're going to talk about what this challenge is, just refresh our memories on the purpose of the challenge. We're going to go over your kit. So all of the things you got from doTERRA, and then also the things that you got from me and Elizabeth from Amazon. We're also going to go over the app, and then we're briefly going to touch on the YouTube channel, which if you're watching this video, you've already found and you've already seen has a ton of resources on it. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what's available on that channel and why. Okay, so this challenge is about you. It's not about your family. It's not about external things. It's about you as a person. What are your personal goals and what do you want to do? What do you need for yourself so that you can show up and be your biggest, baddest, most awesome self in all the areas that are important to you? So this isn't about it's not about goals that I'm going to set for you or goals that Elizabeth's going to set for you. It's going to be things that are important to you and specific to you, and we are going to support you in those, whatever that looks like. So when you're doing this challenge, when you're going through the goal making process, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, I want you to think about you. What are the things that you want to work on for you? Because the basis of being able to show up in our lives as the people that we want to be is taking care of us first. If you've ever heard the phrase, you can't pour from an empty cup, that's what this is. This is taking care of you. This is finding the things that are important to you so that you can be your best self in all areas of your life, okay? So I'm going to talk about the kit from doTERRA. So this is your Healthy Habits kit, and it has LLV in it, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, Terrazyme, PB Assist, and then it's got frankincense, balance, lemon, on guard, and lavender. So I'm going to tell you here how to use all of those things, and then we'll probably send out an email as well with information on how to use all of those things. Okay, so the LLV, your Lifelong Vitality Pack, is the 3 brown bottles. And you're gonna take each one of those 2 times a day, in the morning and in the evening. I realize that some of you have kind of a strange schedule because I know that at least 2 of you work at night. So you'll just kind of have to manipulate that to fit your needs. For me, I take it with my breakfast and I take it right after dinner. So even if you're working nights, if you can sort of stay on a similar schedule with that, it should be just as beneficial and helpful to you, okay? And that LLV has our bioavailable vitamins and minerals. This is the foundation of health, okay? So this Lifelong Vitality Pack is going to keep your skin and your hair and your brain and all of the things to do with your physical body healthy. And that's important because if our body starts to fail us, we can't do all the things that we want to do. Okay. So then the next thing we're going to talk about is Terrazyme, okay? So this is a super cool supplement. You're going to take this, you're going to take 1 3 times each day. So if you think about it with your 3 major meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's going to help you get all the nutritional benefit out of your food, even if it's not the highest quality food, like you're at work and you ordered out and got Chinese food. It's going to help you get the most nutritional benefit out of that food. PB Assist is your probiotic, prebiotic. It's all about gut health, keeping your stomach, your GI tract, all of it healthy, absorbing the things that you need. Super important. You're going to take that 1 time a day in the morning. Okay, just get your day started off right. So then we're going to talk about things that are not in supplement form, so not in pill form. Frankincense. The recommendation is 2 drops of it under your tongue every morning. If you can't stand the taste of it, I do understand. Try doing one under your tongue. If you still can't stand it, maybe try it in a shot with water with some lemon or something like that. It's really, really great for brain health, for immunity, for, oh my gosh, so many things. You can use frankincense for pretty much everything. It's also an amplifier, so anything that it's paired with, it amplifies the effects of in a positive way. So I would definitely suggest trying to do that. 2 drops under your tongue every morning just for immunity, brain health, body health. Also has emotional benefits. You can also diffuse it. You can just put a drop in the palm of your hands, rub it together and inhale, or you can add it to your diffuser for emotional support throughout the day. But yeah, frankincense is awesome. For balance, you got a small bottle of that as well in your kit. Balance, we're gonna do a couple drops on the bottoms of our feet every morning. Pause. Let me grab mine. I apologize. So for this, what I do is I just leave it by the side of my bed. And obviously, well, not obviously, I guess, some people sleep with socks on. I do not sleep with socks on. So the first thing I do in the morning, currently wearing socks, let me take those off, is I just sit on the edge of my bed, open my bottle of Balance, put it on the bottom of my foot. I'll get like a drop there and I'll just rub my feet together. I don't know if you can see that. Just rub my feet together. And then I'm good to go. It takes a second to sink in, but nothing too long. And then that'll give you some emotional support, help you feel grounded throughout your day. You can also diffuse Balance. You can put it on diffuser jewelry. You can put a drop of it in the palm of your hand and inhale it. Really great for anti-anxiety and just making you feel very like present and calm. Lemon. Lemon is lovely to add to water. You do need to drink it. Any essential oil that you consume internally in water, you need to put it in a non-plastic container. So, stainless steel or glass or ceramic or something like that. My water bottle that I drink from all day is plastic. So the way I get my lemon in is I take it in a glass cup of water, just 2 drops in my water, and then I take my supplements in the morning with my lemon water, and I do the same thing at night for my LLV. So that is a really great way to get your lemon in if your regular water bottle is plastic. If your regular water bottle is not plastic, lemon is a great way to get more water in because it makes your water taste good. And that's usually the major issue with people getting water in throughout the day. And the minimum water intake that's recommended is half your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 140 pounds, your recommended minimum ounces of water per day would be 70. And you can obviously build on that, but that's a really good starting place as a goal. So if you find that you're like not drinking a lot of water, lemon's a really great way to help encourage you to drink more water and get you up to those minimum ounces, because that's going to help your brain work better, your gut work better, your GI tract work better. Lemon's great for just like cleansing, for keeping all the pH in balance, keeping your gut healthy that way. And then there's a lot of research out there that I'm not going to go into right now about the gut being the second brain. There's a lot of connections there. If your gut's not happy, there's a lot that isn't happy in your body. So lemon's great for that. You can also diffuse it. It's pretty uplifting. Okay. The next one is On Guard. On Guard is the immunity blend, especially this time of year, even if it wasn't an extra special year with extra health concerns. This is a great time of year to increase your On Guard intake because it will boost your immunity. So what I do for On Guard is I take it with my lemon in my glass cup when I take my supplements in the morning and the evening. So I just do 2 drops of On Guard, 2 drops of lemon in my glass cup with water. And I just drink it. It is a little bit spicy. There's some cinnamon in there, clove, just some spicier oils. So I would not recommend just putting drops under your tongue. I would definitely take it in water. You can also diffuse it to get really great antimicrobial benefits in the air and then any surfaces that the diffusing mist lands on. That's not what it's called, steam. But yes, so On Guard, great for all of those things. Lavender is the last bottle. Lavender, I'm sure all of you are pretty well aware, is great for relaxation and sleep. You can add a couple drops to your bath. You can add it to your diffuser. You can rub a little bit into your temples. You can create a linen spray. If I think all of you are in the Out of Bottles group, we have a linen spray on there that you can just like spray your pillow down or whatever. So there are lots of options for lavender, but it's really great for just winding down at the end of the day, because the other part of health that is super important is sleep. Sleep, moving your body, and getting the correct nutrition are the things that are going to get you where you want to be in life, because you're not going to be exhausted, you're not going to be sick, you're not going to be run down. So those are the 3 pillars of getting you where you want to be. All right, so that is your Healthy Habits Kit. You also got some of you may still be waiting for certain pieces of your kit, but you also got a kit from me and Elizabeth. It had resistance bands in it, an activity tracker, and a calendar. So the calendar is from one of my favorite books, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Butchered her name. I apologize. The book is fantastic. I love the daily calendar because it gives you a really nice snapshot of something in her book every single day. So if you find something that speaks to you, tear that sucker off, paste it to your mirror, put it in your car, put it in your purse, anywhere that you're going to see it, something that really speaks to you that is like, yes, I need to hear that. I need to see that every day. And those things will change. You might have, 6 or 7 hanging up on your wall at one time that you read every single day. And then eventually 1 or 2 of them, or maybe even all of them, stop speaking to you. So then when you find another one, you put it up there so that you can read it. It's all about having things in the moment that get you in the right mindset, in the right mood, and just help you push through the days that are a little bit harder. Alrighty. Oh, and the bands are part of, we implement those in the workouts that will be posted on this YouTube channel by Sunday night. And then you'll get direct links to them to the workouts as well. You are not under any obligation to do the workouts we provide. If there are other workouts you want to do, awesome, go ahead. You get to keep the bands regardless. If you whatever you want to do, but those workouts are available to you, and we will send out links to those directly so you can find them easily every week. And then the activity tracker, it does link to your phone, I believe. It'll count your steps. It pretty much does all the things. It will track sleep, I believe, as well. If you want to wear it at night. I don't typically tolerate wearing mine at night, so I do not do that. But if you can tolerate it, it's a really great way to track your sleeping patterns and see if you need to make some changes to your nightly routine in order to get more quality sleep. Okay, that is the kits. Habit share. We are going to use an app. Okay. Again, do you have to use the app? No. Do we recommend using the app? Yes, and here's why. So the app is called Habit Share. It's free. It is available on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. It is super simple. It is not a fancy app, and you can choose to invite friends to see your goals so that they can see when you check things off. And I would love for you to add me and Elizabeth so that we can support you better. We're not going to call you out and be like, hey, I see you didn't meet your whatever exercise goal for the week. What the heck is going on? It's going to be like, hey girl, is everything all right? I noticed that you made this really awesome goal for getting a certain number of steps in. Is everything okay? I see it's been a few days since you've logged anything, just checking in. It's all love, guys. It's all love and support. That is the purpose of this group. So we would love to be added so that we can see your goals, and we will absolutely add you so that you can see ours, because you know what? We need support too sometimes. You can text us and be like, hey, I see you haven't logged in a while. What's going on? It's okay to hold others accountable as well. And then if you have other friends, if you want to add other people that are also doing this challenge, we can definitely make that happen as well. Or you can keep it super private between me, you, and Elizabeth. Just keep it between the three of us, what your goals are and how it's working for them. But this is going to be the easiest way for us to support you in your goals, is by using this app and by adding us so that we can see your goals and support you. And we will reciprocate. We will add you back so that you can see our goals as well. I spent quite some time yesterday trying to figure out how to show you the Habit Share app and how to set it up. It's fairly simple. I'm going to include a YouTube link about the app and how to set it up that I did not make because I could not figure out how to get my screen to show and record the screen at the same time. So I apologize for that. If you have any trouble with the app, please tell me, or Elizabeth, text back the number that you're getting messages from, or email one of us back. Yeah, because I definitely want to get you set up with that as long as you're comfortable with it. Okay. The YouTube channel. The YouTube channel has a whole slew of videos that Elizabeth primarily has made over the past couple of years. It's got lots of information about all kinds of things. She has a PT background. She's a doctor of physical therapy. So you can absolutely trust her as a resource for more specifics about certain exercises and activation and dealing with pain. So any videos that you find in this YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to watch. We will send you direct links to videos that specifically have to do with this challenge, so that you don't have to go searching through the channel to find what you're looking for what you need for this challenge specifically, but you can feel free to explore and watch any or all of the videos that you choose. So I want to talk for a minute about goal setting. Promise not to spend more than 5 minutes on it. I'm going to hold myself to it. So if you need help with goal setting, please reach out to me or Elizabeth, either through the email that you get emails from us, or respond directly to the text message that you got from whatever number you got the text message from. It's either me or Elizabeth, or it's both. So send something to that number. It'll just go to one of us two that says, hey, I'm having a really hard time setting my goals, or I have no idea how to go about goal setting. Please reach out. We want to help you do that, because that's how you're going to be successful at this. I'm going to go over how I set goals. I get a lot of practice setting goals at my job, so I'm going to make this sound kind of easy. It's not. If this is something you've never done before, this is going to take some time and energy, and if you need help, please reach out. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my goals. One of my goals is to walk 10,000 steps every day of the week. Okay, so that's my goal. So I write down that goal. 10,000 steps every day. I am currently in a position where I'm consistently getting 10,000 steps 5 or 6 days a week. So getting up to 7 days a week is doable. It's really a time management issue, and I know this about myself. So that's going to be my goal. In the future, so in the next 3 months, I would like to get up to 12,000 steps every day. So the way I'm going to do that, my long-term goal is going to be 12,000 steps per day. Where I'm currently at is 10,000 steps every 5 or 6 days a week, okay? So my goal for January is going to be 10,000 steps all 7 days. I'm not going to be perfect. I guarantee it. I'm going to try, but I'm sure that there will be a day where life just does not go to plan, and maybe I don't get my 10,000 steps in. But this is one of my goals, and it is a priority for me. So I am going to get 10,000 steps 7 days a week in the month of January. That's what I'm going to do. That's my goal for January. My goal for February, so once I hit that goal of 10,000 steps 7 days a week, once that goal is met, check, I am going to increase it to 11,000 steps a day, 7 days a week. Because I'm already in the habit, right, of getting a pretty high number of steps 7 days a week. So I'm going to increase my number of steps because I can't increase my number of days at this point. And then if I meet that goal in February, I will increase my steps again to 12, we'll say 12,000. And then hopefully I get that in March, right? But let's say in February, I have a really hard time getting 11,000 steps. And I only get that 3 days a week, but I get 10,000 steps the rest of the time. Still really good, but I'm not going to increase my goal because I actually haven't met my goal of 11,000 steps. So what you're going to do is you're going to look back at the beginning of every month and see, how did I do on my goals? If you met your goals, if you did what you intended to do, you can build on that goal, okay? You can increase time, you can increase frequency. If you haven't met that goal, and sometimes that happens, guys, we put these time frames on ourselves and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes we need more time to build that foundation, and that is okay. You are not a failure if you don't hit your goal right on time. Okay? I think that is where a lot of people tend to fail on their New Year's resolutions or their New Year's goals, is because they have these big, huge aspirations, and sometimes stuff just happens. Life happens. You have a bad day. You have a bad week. And instead of standing up and being like, okay, let's get back on this horse, they say, I'm a failure. I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I'm just throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I do not want that for you. That is not the purpose of this group. I want you to find a goal. Find something that's important to you, whether it's exercise related or eating related or mindset related, whatever it is. Well, guys, one of my goals is 10 minutes every single day, 10 minutes a day of self-improvement reading or activities. That's going to be like reading a self-help book or whatever. That's what mine's going to be, is reading a self-help book, okay? 10 minutes a day. I used to do that for 45 minutes a day, but I stopped prioritizing it. So I'm reprioritizing it this year, but I'm not going to start at 45 minutes because I'll fail. I know that about myself. That's too long to start off with. So start small. If you want to read a journal article, which is another one of my goals. Sorry, I'm pulling from my own goals. It's a lack of creativity on my part. I want to read a journal article that applies to one of the areas of my life that I'm super interested in. And I want to do 3 of them a week because I have 3 primary areas of interest, and I'd like to get 1 in each of those categories a week. That is my long-term goal. I am starting with 1 journal each week, and it can be in any of those 3 categories. Okay? So pick something that is important to you, that will improve you, that will get you where you feel comfortable and happy and proud of yourself mentally, physically, health-wise, whatever it is. Like, you can have a super specific health goal. It can be something that's like super measurable, like blood pressure, or cholesterol. You can have goals for things like that as well that take a really long time, but you can take steps in the meantime. You can break those down into, I'm going to make sure that I cook 3 meals at home a week instead of eating out 7 days a week. Okay, like goals like that are totally valid, totally wonderful, get you where you want to be as well. It's whatever it is that you want to work on to make your life better, to make you feel good about you so that you can show up. This challenge is about you. It's not about other people, okay? You don't have to share your goals with a ton of people. I encourage you to share them with, please share them with us. I did say the habit share app was not mandatory. It's kind of mandatory because somebody needs, in order to support you, we need to know what your goals are. We need to know how to support you, okay? So share your goals with us, just me and Elizabeth. If nobody else, if you want to share with the rest of the group, I will give you their email information so you can invite them to see your goals as well, okay? But this is about you. How many times have I said that? This challenge is about you and your goals, and we're going to support you in hitting those goals. And we're going to support you in a way that once these 3 months are over, you don't need us all the time. You will have found other people that you can share your goals with, that you can share your triumphs with, that you can share your failures with, because we all fail sometimes, and that's okay. It's not about the failure. It's about getting up. It's about going again, right? So these 3 months are going to set you up for the rest of your year, okay, guys? You can make goals that are 12 months out from now if you want to, 5 years out from now if you want to. It's the same process. You break them down, those big goals, you break them down into smaller goals. If you have money saving goals, say, I want to save $5,000 by the end of 2021. Awesome. How much are you going to save a month? How much are you going to save a week? Bring it all the way down to a week if you need to. Or how much are you going to save each paycheck if that's easier? Where are you going to put it? Have a special account in your bank account, guys. Okay, so that is my very long-winded, I apologize, explanation of all the things. I hope that you are as excited about this as I am. I am so thrilled that you are all joining me on this journey and Elizabeth on this journey and the rest of the Recommit to You group. This is going to be super fun, super helpful. This is meant to be a foundation for the rest of the year, for the rest of your life, okay? So if you need any help, please reach out. You will be getting several text messages and emails from us over the next several days. The workouts will be up by Sunday night, so you'll have access to them. The first one you will get a direct text link to. Again, the workouts are not mandatory. I do encourage you to make a goal that is movement based, whether it is steps or working out a certain number of times a week or whatever that looks like for you. Something that is movement, stretching 3 times a week, 5 times a week, whatever. Something that is movement based, something that takes care of your body. You can make taking your supplements every day a goal, guys. If you like checking things off, that is a great one. So please reach out if you need help. Download the Habit Share app. Start writing your goals. That is your homework for the weekend. And me and Elizabeth are super available to help you if you need help with your goals. Help writing them, help breaking them down, whatever that looks like. I hope you all have a spectacular first few days of 2021, and I will be speaking to you very soon.